In Chapter 10 of the Player's Handbook, on page 202, is the bonus action casting time rules, or the one spell per turn rules as is more commonly known as, and is by far the most misrepresented and misunderstood rule in the book. It states that a spell cast with a bonus action is especially swift. You must use a bonus action on your turn to cast the spell, provided that you haven't already taken a bonus action on this turn. You can't cast another spell during the same turn except for a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action. Few things to note here. First off, it can only be done if you haven't already performed another bonus action, which normally won't be a problem unless you have also misunderstood the fighter's action surge, or you have some homebrewed thing that lets you do more than 1 bonus action on a turn. Secondly, which is the part where people usually start to get things wrong, the rules is tied to using the bonus action specifically to cast a spell, and not the spell being leveled or not. So even if you use a bonus action to cast a cantrip like Shillelagh or using the Sorcerer's Quickened spell meta magic, you still can only cast cantrips with your action. As again, it's not about the level of the spell per turn as many misunderstand, it's about casting anything with your bonus action. And lastly, the final section says a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action, which refers to the spell's casting time, not your action economy. Which means that you can't cast anything as a reaction at all until the end of your turn either. So if you cast something with your bonus action, you cannot cast shield if you want to move away from enemies on the same turn, or counterspell if someone's trying to counterspell your main spell. Quick bonus regarding counterspell. While yes, there's nothing in the rules that's outright stopping you from counterspelling someone that's trying to counterspell you, counterspell still has a verbal component to it. And if you fail to provide all the components for a spell at the time of casting, it will automatically fail. Which means if your main spell that's getting counterspelled has a verbal component that you're providing already, you can successfully cast counterspell and provide its verbal component too, unless you have a feature like the Sorcerer's Subtle spell meta magic that lets you cast a spell without the verbal components.